Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Easy Crypto here. So today I'm going to talk about one particular coin which I really think will be a great investment in this current bull cycle that we're in, and I'll go into that in a bit more detail in a few minutes. But today, right now, what I'm going to talk about is where we are currently sitting in this market, and we are pumping massively, which is a great sign. All our coins are up on the day, and we're seeing some really nice returns on all our cryptocurrencies. So currently size up 19.2%, AVAX up 6.7%, Runes up nearly 7%, guys. Solana's up 7%. Mina's up 10%. We're seeing some really nice returns on some of our previous investments, which I've spoken about, which is excellent news. And now coming up to the ETFs, what everyone's been talking about at the moment, including myself. We've seen a 3.39 billion inflow since the launch of the ETFs into Bitcoin, which is absolutely massive. And I do believe the reason for these price hikes is because if we quickly look at the data here, Grayscale is slowly decreasing the amount that they are selling each day, guys. So if we look at the total amounts of our Bitcoin ETFs, we can see Grayscale started off with a massive sale of nearly 400 million, guys. Now that's come all the way down to, as of now, we're 148 million, but previously to that, on the 13th, Grayscale 87 million. So we are seeing a massive drop in Grayscale selling. They're still going to continue selling for the next few weeks, but it is dropping massively on our inflows in terms of how much these ETFs, how much inflows we're getting from these ETFs is going up. So we are in a net positive now. So yesterday we're in a net positive 490 million because of these particular ETFs, which is a huge amount. As you can see, previously we were on a negative for a number of days by like 40 million here, 29 million here, 27 million here, 94 million. So that's why we're seeing this fluctuation. But now, because of Grayscale's cutting back, we're seeing this push from Bitcoin. That is my personal belief in this matter anyway. So are we going higher? Who knows? Are we going to see a pullback? No one knows. But all I can say is position yourself as well as you can in like decent coins, guys. So today what I wanted to talk about with this particular video is MintLayer. So a Bitcoin layer 2 DeFi solution for the crypto market. So it's a layer 2 Bitcoin DeFi crypto solution, and it is sort of like Audi in the way it performs, guys. And it's a layer 2, but it's kind of like a micro cap layer 2, which is, I think these are going to be your safest bets, if I'm honest. So we've obviously got our DeFi, and we've got our crypto gaming project, DeFi gaming projects, and that's what we have been talking about primarily on this channel. But I do want to bring you some micro caps that are a bit safer in the layer 2 sector that I do believe can perform just as well as these more degen plays. So MintLayer is one of them, and it currently sits at 13.8% up on the day, which is huge. So right now, do I think it's a great time to invest? I still do, guys. I still do at this point in time. So we're at 72 cents at the minute. We did hit an all-time high of just around $1 previously, so we're not at all-time highs yet. We had a little bit of a retracement, but MintLayer I do think could be a really, really good shout for this current bull cycle, guys. So we're currently sat, as you can see, at 46.5 million in terms of market cap. The only issue with this particular project is that I know that the token unlock schedule is a bit dodgy, so we will see drawbacks, but at the end of the day, I do believe this is going to go to the moon in this particular bull cycle, and even short term, guys, I think this is going to be massive. So currently what we're doing is it's on the Ethereum contract address at the moment, so it's on the Ethereum mainnet at the moment, guys. But what MintLayer are planning to do is they're planning to move to their native environment, which is obviously MintLayer, okay, guys. So that's going to be like a sort of drawn out process. It's not going to be immediate, but they will start to do that. And obviously that process will take a little bit of time. According to them, I've done some research on that. It will take some time on this, but they are working on it as we speak. currently where can we buy Mint Layer? We've got Gate.io, we've got Mexi, BingX, we've got some relatively decent exchanges, but in my personal opinion, once we get like that tier 1 exchange listing, for example a Binance, we've got, you know, a Coinbase listing or Crypto.com listing, that is going to send it to the moon, guys. And I do believe that's going to at least 5x it from these particular levels. So even by now, after this pump on the 14% on the day, I still think it's massively underrated as a project, and people are sleeping on this particular project, guys. So let's move over to kind of where I think this is going to go short term and also kind of long term as well, guys. So as I said, it kind of is very similar to the Project Audi, which is massive in comparison now, obviously. So now Audi sits at like a 1.4, nearly 1.5 billion dollar market cap, which is absolutely huge, and there's no reason why Mint Layer can't produce these types of gains in the future, guys. It's a very similar project, and also I do relate Mint Layer to sort of like a Polygon, so a Matic project, guys. So obviously, but Polygon is on the Ethereum blockchain, so it's kind of like a Polygon for the Bitcoin network is what I describe it as for Mint Layer. Okay, guys, so we're going to quickly go onto the website, and here we go. So it's a really nice website. It's nice and clean, empowering Bitcoin with a side chain. It's a future-proof blockchain that improves direct token interoperability and enables ways to trade value, create system functionalities, and participate in trueless finance, guys. Okay, so tokenized ecosystem, decentralized finance. So it's bringing DeFi back into, well, it's bringing DeFi into Bitcoin, right, guys. It's providing, obviously, it's still providing the security of Bitcoin that people actually use it for, guys, as well. So it's more than just a Bitcoin wallet. So this is their particular wallet. It's the Mojito wallet. And what they have done in their Telegram actually recently is they have been posting where would they like to see so once Mint Layer is in its native environment on its own token, not on the Ethereum network. After all that, after the transfer has gone through and they transfer it to their own chain, basically, where would they like Mint Layer to be able to be stored on a cold storage wallet, for example? So they have actually put out a little survey, and the majority, so it will be available on Ledger, Trezor and Tangent. I know maybe probably a couple of more as well, but once it transfers over, it will be available to put in your cold storage wallets through those particular storage wallets, guys, which is really good as well. It seems like they're actually asking us, guys, where we would want to be able to store it, and they're going to go and obviously make that happen, guys. Okay, which is brilliant. So Mint Layer's protocol eliminates Ethereum's flaws and enhances its features on the Bitcoin infrastructure, which is really cool, because it will increase the scalability, enhance the decentralization as well, so there's less barriers to run a node, provides really good security and interoperability, and also privacy as well. So the website looks really clean, guys. It looks really good. The actual team itself was involved in developing the USDT tether. So in regards to like their coding skills and things like that, they are really clever guys, and they're all doxed as well. So we'll just take you through the team if we can see the team anywhere on here. I'm pretty sure it should be on the about section. Yeah, so contributors. Oh yeah, so not only did they work on USDT, so Tether, basically, they have also worked at Bitfinex as well, and potentially will we see a Bitfinex exchange listing shortly? Who knows? But at these prices, I think if we do get a listing like that, which I class as quite a good listing, then I could see this price rocketing, and who knows where we'll be in the next 6 months. I do think you guys should check out this particular project. Obviously, all the teams docs, you can check to all their LinkedIn, etc. Really good project. And also, what I wanted to tell you about Mint Layer as well, it's like a blend of a proof of stake and a proof of work, guys. So it's a blend of the two. You can, and with that you can actually stake your tokens. I think it's 40,000 mint layer tokens that you need in order to be able to stake your tokens with mint layer. So really interesting project. And on Etherscan, just bring you quickly over here, it's a free website. Everyone knows about this, guys. So there's currently 11,281 holders. We did have a little drop off here, so we were at 11,441 at some point. We've come back down slightly as we've seen the price go up, which always is going to happen. But previous to this, we did have a lot less holders. So in terms of where we are, I think people are starting to look at this particular project, and the price will potentially pump from that as well. And we've got an 83,731 total transfer with a price currently of 12% of the day, like I said before, and it is $73 at this moment in time. I'm not too sure on the token unlock schedule, but I would keep your eyes on that, guys. If you want to invest in this project now, I would personally look to start DCAing in. I wouldn't go all in on it right now because it has pumped so much, and like anything that's pumped, normally we do see a nice correction at some points. Look for your buy zones and try and get in this way. So here we are. I'll bring you to mint layer on Lunar Crush, guys. So as you can see here, we're the number of interactions, people are starting to actually look at this particular project. As you can see, it is going up. We'll go over the kind of like 6 month period as well, just so you can see that, guys. So obviously January here there was nothing. February we had a spike. We've had spikes up and down. We had like a massive cooling off period, and as you can see here, the amount of interactions and posts being made is going up massively, which means the project is being talked about a lot. And yeah, so ultimately it's a good project. What is the market sentiment of mint layer at the moment? So currently there is, well, it says 0%, which I think is because it's such a small number. So we've had 27 negative posts regarding mint layer as a project. We've got 71% in the neutral and 29% as positive. So it is a neutral sentiment at this moment in time. I know there are other crypto influencers talking about mint layer at the moment, which is probably why it's bringing eyes on the project, but who knows what the reason is for that neutral sentiment. It's not positive, not massively 100% positive. It's very neutral at this moment in time. Network popularity, we're seeing, strangely enough, some 60% on TikTok, 30% on X. I don't know how great these figures are, to be honest, and 3% on YouTube, right? So as you can see, sentiment neutral. Game changers, I mean, I wouldn't say that's a neutral sentiment, but okay. So yeah, guys, it's picking up picking up positivity anyway, and that's what I wanted to talk about here. So where are we in the current market? I do believe obviously we've had massive spike, and as you can see, we just nearly reached $1 here. If we're not, we wicked up to $1 and came back down. I don't see why we can't get back up here, considering especially in the short term. So how many percent would that be? Let's have a quick look. Let's just quickly measure from these current prices here. To get back up to all-time highs is a 37% increase. I do believe if we keep pumping Bitcoin, then mint layer will follow, especially if we get a listing on a decent exchange as well. Now, we won't go through this today. We'll just jump straight on here. Mint layer, where can I see this going? Price predictions, everyone wants to know what price predictions are, but look, Polygon is kind of on mint layer's level. It is doing basically what mint layer is doing within reason, except for Ethereum, guys. So that's where I'm going to place my bets, to be honest. And this is massively bullish, but obviously it's what I believe. So if mint layer had Polygon's market cap of 8.2 billion, one mint layer would be worth $121, an upside of 176x. Now that's majorly bullish, but that's the potential which mint layer has to do, and especially as layer 2 with all these great partnerships and people involved in the project. I do believe this is what could potentially happen in the future. Still massively early on this project. I'm going to just quickly change this actually to, if I can, to Audi, because Audi is very similar to Mint/Layer as well, and Audi, if Mint/Layer had Audi's market cap of 1.5 billion, it would be worth Mint/Layer would be worth $23.51, an upside of 31x. So this is, in my opinion, this is minimum returns. Personally, this coming bull cycle, so end of mid 25, 31x for something that is relatively safe in terms of it's layer 1, but it's a micro cap for layer 2, but it's a micro cap for a layer 2. I do believe this is a great play because you're decreasing some of your risk of your portfolio. So if you want to diversify some of your money into this, please give it a have a look at the project, guys. It is a brilliant project, and this is one that I'm personally investing in. And what I'm going to be looking for is a slight pullback. If we do see a decrease in Bitcoin, then obviously all of our altcoins are going to go down, and all, layer 2s, everything's going to go down. So I do think we should, if you've got £1,000 to invest in this particular project, what I would do is take 25% of that £1,000, and I would start DCA into this ASAP just to get some market exposure. Because last thing you want to do, guys, is have this grand and wait for this Bitcoin to pull back. We don't pull back in Bitcoin, we just keep going up. Mint/Layer is going to go 10x from these levels. Obviously, it's not financial advice, do your own research, but that's where I think Mint/Layer is. I think brilliant project. In my opinion, it's up there with your likes of Casper's in terms of, it's one of my top picks for this bull cycle. Right, so if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I will see you on the next one.